Hey you guys, my name is Vanessa. I'm a personal trainer here at UMD, and I'm going to be showing you a 5 to 10 minute video on how to use this Roman chair, and you can follow along these 7 exercises that I've prepared for you today. So I'm going to show you all 7 of them first, and then we're going to go all of the exercises one time through so that you can go rep by rep with me together. So let's go through all 7 of these exercises, and let me show you how to use this for mostly upper body and core strength exercises. So what is a Roman chair? You might see this around the gym and not know what to do with it. So what this is we have a couple pads to support either the glutes or the upper body or the lower back. And then we have these foot pads that keep your feet in. There's a foot platform on the bottom, some handles up here, and then what we're going to be doing is adjusting the length of this Roman chair. So you're going to pull this blue tab, and then it can either get taller or shortest down here. So let's start at that kind of medium range. We're going to start with some oblique crunches. So what we're going to be doing is placing that left hip on this pad. So line up that length of the Roman chair until your hip is about equivalent to that height. So once you've got that set, you're going to actually stagger those feet. So one foot is in front. I like to do my right foot, and then the left is in the back. We're going to do oblique crunches. So that oblique is that side of that core, supports in a lot of rotational exercises. So you're going to reach over your left shoulder and then crunch back up. So reach till you feel that stretch in that oblique. Exhale, crunch back up. Okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. That's our first exercise. Number 2, we're gonna do a side plank hold. So you're gonna stay in the same position, and you're gonna hold about halfway in between that oblique crunch. So go down till you feel that oblique start to stretch, and we're gonna hold here for 30 seconds. Same thing on the other side. Those are the first 2 exercises. That third one, we're actually gonna get off of the Roman chair. We're gonna use these handles for a tricep extension or tricep dips. There's a couple of different varieties of exercises with this one. But we're gonna hold on to these handles, triceps, those back of those arms. You're gonna put those feet behind you. Try not to put as much weight on those feet because that makes it more challenging. Then you're gonna lower your body down. Exhale, press back up. So lower down, exhale, press back up. To make it more challenging, you can drop to just one foot down, back up, or you can go no feet, which is the most challenging. If that's not feeling good on your wrists, you can also turn around, put your hands, fingertips facing your body, and you can just do tricep dips here. So drop down, press back up. To make it more challenging, you can lower that height of that pad once we get into all 7 of those back to back. Exercise number 4, we're gonna stay at these handles. Gonna working on some chest exercises. So we're gonna do some push-ups here. So hands on this, on these handles here. I'm actually gonna lower it down to show you a little bit better. Hands on these handles, walk those feet out as far as you can. Then bring that chest down to that platform and then back up. Inhale down, exhale, press up. Good. All right, exercise number 5 is we're gonna be doing a back or glute extension. It works both of those muscle groups. So let's raise this up until your hips are about lined up with that pad. So lock those heels in that foot platform. Feet are gonna be flush against that platform. You're gonna cross your hands in front of your body, lean forward till your hips fall over the Roman chair and then back up. And the biggest thing is I'm squeezing my glutes as I come back up with an exhale. So exhale, squeeze. And you're not hyperextending here because that puts a lot of pressure on that lower vertebrae. Just coming up so you can squeeze those glutes, then back down. Good. And then If you want an extra challenge, you can hold on to a plate at your chest, just making sure you're not overextending on that back when you come back up. Next exercise that we're gonna be doing here is our Russian twist. So we're gonna be laying with our back on that Roman chair. Feet are gonna be on that platform. We're having our hands right in front of that core, twisting side to side. All right, that's our 6th exercise. Now number 7 is some shoulder work here. So we're gonna lay with our hips on that pad, just like we did in that back and glute extension. We're gonna be working with our shoulders. So you can have some light weights here, some little plates, 2 works. You're gonna be doing I, Y, and T, meaning hands go in front to make an I, out to the side 45 degrees for a Y, and then a T. So have that back neutral spine, so you're not squeezing your back here, just nice and neutral. Relax those glutes. You're gonna go up to a Y, up to an I, out to a Y, and out to a T. Same thing. All right, so those are our 7 exercises. We're gonna go through these back to back one time through with about 30 seconds of rest in between. All of these exercises are gonna be 10 reps each, 10 challenging reps. So if they're not challenging enough, you can adjust this bench to make it a little bit harder, add some more body weight, or modify it to make it a little bit easier as well. That side plank with that oblique crunch is gonna be 30 seconds per side. All right, so first off, starting out with our oblique crunches. All right, so that's what we got for that Roman chair workout. Make sure you wipe your equipment down when you're done, and thanks for watching.